Deep in the ocean, wonders await. One such marvel is a tiny creature. It is. We call it the leaf sheep. It looks like a tiny fluffy sheep, one that grazes on underwater leaves. It is a true wonder of the sea, so small yet so very special. This delightful slug captures our hearts, a tiny living jewel of the ocean. The leaf sheep is incredibly small. It grows to only 1 centimeter long. That is no bigger than your fingernail. Its tiny size helps it to hide. Its camouflage is truly superb. Its body is a vibrant green, just like the seaweed it lives on. It blends in perfectly with its surroundings, a true master of disguise in its green world, making it very hard for predators to spot. Look closely at its back. You will see many leaf-like flaps. These delicate structures are called serrata. They are not just for decoration. These serrata hold an incredible secret, a secret linked to its energy. They're extensions of its digestive system, an intricate and very clever design, key to its survival in the sunlit shallows, a beautiful example of form and function, and what an endearing little face it has, with tiny, beady black eyes, and 2 sensory feelers on its head. These are called rhinophores. They look a little like a sheep's ears, or perhaps a sheep's tiny horns. This certainly adds to its undeniable charm. Divers and photographers are thrilled to find it. It is a tiny, celebrated star of the underwater realm, proof that beauty comes in all sizes. This remarkable slug holds a secret. It has an extraordinary ability. It uses the power of the sun, much like a tiny living solar panel. This amazing process is called kleptoplasty. The leaf sheep effectively steals from plants, but this theft is essential for its survival. Nature is constantly full of surprises, and this is one of its most ingenious, a testament to life's adaptability. The leaf sheep eats very specific algae. Its favorite food is green algae, but it does not digest everything. It carefully keeps the chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are tiny solar cells within plants. The slug harvests them from the algae. It then stores them very carefully inside those leaf-like serrata on its back. These become its own personal power source, a remarkable feat for such a small animal. These stolen chloroplasts continue to function. Even inside the leaf sheep's body, they carry on performing photosynthesis. They use the bright sunlight in shallow waters, and this process creates sugars for the slug, so the leaf sheep gets its food directly from the energy of the sun. It becomes a living, breathing plant-animal hybrid, a truly unique strategy for life, blurring the lines between flora and fauna. This adaptation is incredibly clever. It helps the slug save a lot of energy, especially if its algal food is scarce. The sun provides a constant power source. The leaf sheep can live for many months, using only sunlight and its stolen goods. This makes the leaf sheep truly amazing. A tiny, efficient, green power station. One of nature's most charming innovations, a little slug with a mighty capability. So where does this tiny marvel live? The leaf sheep prefers warm, shallow seas. Sunlight must be able to reach it there. Bright tropical waters are its chosen home. It is often found near Japan, and also throughout the Philippines. Scientists have also discovered it in Indonesia. It clearly loves the bright, clear sunshine. This sunlight is absolutely essential for its solar power, fueling its unique way of life. Its diet is remarkably specific. The leaf sheep almost exclusively eats algae. This particular seaweed is its entire world. It is both its primary food source and its power. The algae provides the precious chloroplasts. So the leaf sheep lives where this algae grows. A very special dependent relationship exists between this tiny slug and its chosen seaweed. Their fates are intricately linked together, a delicate balance in its marine habitat. Scientists first identified this species quite recently. It was discovered in the early 1990s, near the Japanese island of Kuroshima. This is how it received its scientific name, named after the island. Since that initial discovery, more have been found. Researchers are still learning much more about this tiny, fascinating sea creature. Each new sighting adds to our understanding. The ocean still holds many secrets, and how does life begin for a leaf sheep? The adult leaf sheep lay their tiny eggs. They arrange them in neat spiral patterns, usually upon their food source, the algae. Tiny larvae hatch from these precious eggs. These larvae then drift in the ocean currents. as part of the vast planktonic world. Interestingly, young sea slugs have small shells, a reminder of their ancient molluscan ancestry. They lose these shells as they mature. The leaf sheep is not entirely alone. It has some fascinating relatives in the sea. These are also types of sea slugs. Some of them are also solar-powered. One such cousin is. This is commonly known as the green Elysia slug. It lives along the shores of Europe, another clever creature that eats sunshine. Nature often repeats its most successful ideas. Evolution finds similar solutions to similar challenges, is also a vibrant green. It too steals chloroplasts from algae. Its preferred source is seaweed. This slug has two large wing-like flaps. These flaps are on its back. It unfurls them widely to the sun. This helps it to catch more sunlight. When it does this, it looks like a floating leaf. Another wonderful example of natural camouflage and an ingenious way to harness solar energy. Another, even more extraordinary cousin exists. This is the sea slug. It also takes chloroplasts for energy, but it possesses an even stranger ability. It can detach its own head from its body. The head can then wander off alone, and incredibly, it can grow a whole new body. This process takes several weeks to complete. It is thought to be an extreme method, perhaps to rid itself of harmful parasites. The leaf sheep remains wonderfully unique. It is so very small and so very cute. Its solar-powered ability is truly brilliant, a genuine marvel of natural evolution. It perfectly showcases nature's endless creativity, a tiny, woolly sheep grazing in the sea. It reminds us of the ocean's hidden wonders. There is still so much more to explore and so much more to understand. Our blue planet is full of surprises.